to use the voice recognition functionality with the Habit camera, we'll go to the app and demonstrate that for you in this video. And so first, I'm going to turn on the Habit camera and connect to it by sliding the power button up. I see the green indicator and the LED flashing. In this case, I'm going to do this on an iOS device, specifically an iPhone. So I'll navigate to the settings for my Wi-Fi and connect to the Habit camera. I'll wait for it to connect successfully. And once it does, I'll go to the home screen, navigate back to the Habit camera app. Now, once I'm in the Habit camera app, all I have to do to enable the voice control functionality is to press the microphone button. Before I do that, I want to show you all the different features and functionality that have been programmed into the voice recognition. And so if I go to the settings menu by clicking the gear icon in the bottom right, at the bottom of the settings menu, there's a tab called voice control. And so when I click on voice control, this will enable you to enable or disable the voice control if you prefer not to have it functional. But currently it's enabled, and the different commands that are usable using this technology are almost every single thing you can do manually using your hand in the app. So that includes rotate, which is used to rotate the image. If I say rotate, it'll rotate the image 90 degrees clockwise. Mirror, to mirror the image. Change brightness, which will change the brightness of the LED of the Habit camera. Start video, which will start recording a video. Stop video, which will stop recording the video once you've already started recording it. Zoom in to zoom in. Zoom out to zoom out. And then lastly, take a photo, which will take that snapshot. And so when I go back to the camera itself, what I have to do is just press the microphone button once. In this case, I have to allow the permissions for my device, and specifically this is an iOS device, and so I have to allow access to what they're calling speech recognition. So I click allow. I need to allow access to the microphone in order for this to work. So I'll click allow to allow the Habit camera app to access the microphone. And now what I see is next to the microphone, there's a flashing red light indicating that the microphone is active, and little dots next to it that show you that it's actively recording your voice and waiting for you to use one of those commands. And so the commands that I'll use, just like I mentioned, rotate. Rotate. And the image is successfully rotated. Rotate. Rotate. The Habit camera app uses the microphone in your phone. So there's no microphone in the camera itself. So you may need to keep your device close to your mouth and speak very loudly and clearly if possible in order for it to work. So again, rotate. Rotate. One thing I'll point out as well is after each command has successfully been received by the device, it will print the text next to the microphone. So every time I said the word rotate, it was printing the rotate, the word rotate next to that microphone, demonstrating that it was successful in recognizing that command. One thing we built into this device as well is that immediately after it recognizes that command, it continues and immediately goes back to recording your voice so that you don't have to keep pressing the microphone every single time you want to use it. So right now it's continuously recording my voice so that I can keep it recording for the entire duration of the skin inspection period, as long as I want to monitor, as long as I want it to be monitoring my voice. And to stop it, I can simply press the microphone again to stop the recording. And so rotate, mirror, mirror, change brightness, Change brightness. Change brightness. You can see that the LED was cycling through those separate options for brightness. Start video. Start video. Stop video. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom out. Then lastly, take a photo. Take a photo. And so those are all of the features and functions that are built into the voice control or voice recognition technology for the Habit Camera app. And we specifically did this to help make the device easier for use for anybody who may have limited dexterity or just difficulty using the app. And so I hope you enjoy that. Again, in order to do voice recognition, you need to accept the permissions to allow the app to access the speech recognition technology on your phone, and also make sure in the settings that it's enabled for you to do that.